DCU Supergirl not sunny, rougher, grittier, edgier, and funnier, according to the writer of Supergirl. Yeah. Well, anyway, here we are at Cosmic Book News. There she is. When Anna Nogueira, I think, signed on to write Supergirl for James Gunn's DCU, DC Studios executives handed her a stack of Tom King's comics. Pretty much dead on arrival there, but that included Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which, all right, it's a ripoff of True Grit, but it's probably the least troublesome stories that he's done. So, all right, maybe there's a chance for Supergirl after all. You know, when someone else kind of fixes it, well, I don't know. Anyway, a series that leaned into Kara Zor-El's trauma instead of the sunny optimism fans usually associate with Superman's cousin. Yeah. Nogueira, admitted she never connected with earlier portrayals of Supergirl as she told. Oh, God. Okay. She watched Krypton completely be destroyed. I was always like, I can't get my head around the version of the character that is so sunny. Well, yeah, but, you know, she found a new life, and, anyway, Tom King's take, she explained, finally clicked. His version was rougher, grittier, edgier, and funnier. It wasn't all that funny, and rougher. I mean, the girl that she's helping out, you know, is bent on revenge and everything in the story, right? The new 52 Supergirl, yeah, she was very, very pissed off and didn't really relate to Earth at all. So this is not new material. They've done this, and then recently their animated, you know, Tomorrowverse, you know, movies they did. Yeah, I know, very few people watch them, but I did. And that, too, was a take of a Supergirl who just didn't feel at home on Earth. So she travels to the future to be with the Legion of Superheroes and all that stuff. But anyway, but still, that deal that she's kind of depressed over our whole family being destroyed. And she was much older than Kal-El was. And so, you know, it's going to have a tougher impact and all that stuff, you know. So, you know, okay, but the Tom King story, I mean, she's upset about it at the opening, but then she has this, you know, mission for this girl and all that. Anyway, that approach leaned into Kara's past and helped her define a darker, cinematic version for the DCU. I thought we didn't want dark. You know, because Snyder made everything dark. Anyway, the film, directed by Greg Gillespie and starring Millie Alcock as Kara, is scheduled for release in June 2026. It will also be Nogueira's first produced screenplay. Oh, with DC. Already giving her additional oh, no, this is her first screenplay. Good Lord. With DC already giving her additional projects like Wonder Woman and Teen Titans. So, okay. Huh. Superman keeps his cell phone in his belt. That's, all right. Given Gunn's track record with Superman and Peacemaker, fans should expect Supergirl's story to go beyond a character study. A darker, more cynical Kara, based on King's comics with Nogueira comments, this Supergirl won't be the bright counterpart to Superman. Edgy themes baked into the script. If Gunn sticks to the source material, Kara may struggle with vengeance, trauma, and rage rather than hope and inspiration. Yeah, but she'll probably go to the edge and then realize, yeah, but that's not the right thing to do, you know. A political undertone. Gunn has already turned Peacemaker into a platform for political commentary. Well, we'll see. Yeah, you're probably right. With Supergirl, his DCU could continue weaving in those messages. So there you go. Millie Alcock, I liked her in House of the Dragon, and that's all I know. Not really going to blame her for anything that goes wrong. But the poor thing about that is that she's the face of it, you know. Just talk to Daisy Ridley and all that. So anyway, there you go. And of course, Jason Momoa as Lobo will be in it, so that might give it a little boost. And that's Supergirl. Now, your first introduction was at the end of Superman, and she's stumbling around drunk and all that. Giggle, tee-hee. That's already a diversion from the original story, but, well, whatever. Boy, that'll be an amazing achievement, though, where the Tom King comic book is probably going to be better than the movie. Ooh, that's something. But after that, look, for God's sake, stop listening to that guy. Oh, he's in charge, well, kind of, sort of the Lantern show. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Hope and optimism, it's really, really fleeting at the moment.